If you want to watch the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's live exclusively on odds.com. It's the only place to get it. All right, let's move on to another 6 p.m. spot here. St. John's Red Storm versus Boston College Eagles. And we are back in Bubbleville at the Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut. St. John's, let's see what we are dealing with. St. John's is a 1.5 point favorite at FanDuel, but that's at plus 104, and it's off the board right now at Bet365. This total is sitting at 147.5. St. John's opened up its season by squeaking past St. Peter's 76-75 on Wednesday night, and then beating LaSalle 82-65 on the second half of a home back-to-back at Carnesica Arena in Queens, New York. So squeak past St. Peter's, handily beat LaSalle. Boston College opened their season with back-to-back games here at the Mohegan Sun. So this is another situation, just like in the last game, 2 games back in the Little Rock Duquesne spot, where Little Rock had been playing at the KFC Young Center and Duquesne was coming in. A similar situation here. St. John's is coming in to the spot where Boston College has been playing. In their back-to-back games at the Mohegan Sun, they started with a 76-67 loss at home to Villanova. Then they beat Rhode Island 69-64. 2 tough opponents. Max, St. John's, Boston College, take it away.
Yeah, this is a spot, Jim, where I think that you have to take it with a grain of salt. Yes, Boston College has the familiarity of these rims and these sight lines where Duquesne doesn't. But what Duquesne has up their sleeve is they're going up against a point guard that leads a team that isn't in a slump. That's the difference.
And sorry, Max, I talked about the Duquesne spot against Little Rock, but here we're St. John's, Boston College.
Yeah, no, I was just connecting the two.
Okay, my fault. Sorry, my fault.
Yeah, so I think that with Boston College, this is a team that's going to have the advantage of being at that building. When I look at Boston College, there is no star player on Boston College that is in a slump. Obviously, we may not have the services of Jay Heath, but that's not really that big of a deal to me now that I've seen Winston Tabbs play a couple games. Winston Tabbs is back to normal. This is a player that can bring Boston College back to the type of quality they played when they had Jerome Robinson or Kai Bowman. That's the kind of talent he is. He's a 75% free throw shooter. Him and Rich Kelly, the Quinnipiac transfer, fit in fantastically at Boston College. This is a team that's challenged themselves in the non-conference with a very stout strength of schedule. I think that with Makai Ashton Langford with a huge chip on his shoulder that you can see from freaking California, you're going to see these guys really come out, give full effort, the same way St. John's does. But what they have to do is they have to slow the tempo. They have to narrow in on three-point shooters. They have to make sure that they are protecting the ball from the pressure that they are going to get from St. John's. And, of course, you got to limit fouling. The one issue for St. John's is going to be you're not going to have Rasheen Dunny. You may not have Julian Champagne. Those are 2 necessary pieces and assets that you need in the lineup versus a quality, not quality, a half-decent ACC team that can beat you. St. John's is definitely taking a step up in class. And I think that if they don't have these guys, the likes of Isaiah Moore, Greg Williams, and Posh Alexander are not going to have the same kind of success. I look at Boston College. I want to get on them at a pick'em or a plus 1.5 at a good juice. At this point in the night, for the show purposes, I'll just take them on the money line minus 108, Jim.
That does make sense because that plus 1.5 is too juiced to minus 128. Minus 108 here for Boston College. I like it. Bubbleville, I lock this in right now, minus 108 money line on Boston College. And is there anything else that you're interested in? This total sitting at 147.5. Are you interested? Boston College team total or anything at all?
No, nothing on the totals in this game, Jim.